Hey everyone. Today I've got I've got this Ninja Storm book, Team Power. I've got two versions of it. I've got a little one and like a normal sized book, and I've got this really big book. Yeah, it is really, really big. I don't know what it was made for. I know there was like a carrying case that came with like some Power Ranger storybooks, so maybe this was from that. I don't know for sure. There's not really too many differences. The little Dalmatian Press logo wasn't in the corner of the big one, instead it's on the back there. It's also on the back of this one. There's no barcode in the corner. This one's covered up with a sticker. And then also this one says watch it on Jetix, and this one says watch it on ABC Kids. So I think the bigger one must be older than this one. And this one is like one of the older Dalmatian Press books that still has a spine. The later ones wouldn't have like text on the spine because they weren't held together with glue. They were held together with staples in this to hold all the pages together. Oh, also the spine to this one is red and this one is purple. Okay, that's all the differences. The interior is the same. There's not really any big differences. The big one's really beat up for some reason. Another thing that leads me to think maybe it was in that carrying case, which was intended for little kids. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at the standard size Power Rangers Ninja Storm Team Power with Dustin in front for some reason. Sure, Team Power. Okay then, and we start off page one. This really face of Lothor. That's a face, isn't it? And down here we got the Rangers. Deep in the mountains, secret ninja academies, and then it just drops the opening. It just goes off on its own thing. Once trained young people in the ninja arts. After the evil Lothor destroyed the schools, only 3 ninjas remained, guided by their wise ninja master, the Sensei. So not just Sensei, the Sensei. These young champions were called to defend the Earth against Lothor and his greed for power and control. They are the Ninja Storm Power Rangers. Okay. And then there's the cycles. The Sensei challenged the 3 teens to be guided, not just by might and strength, but by wisdom and teamwork. He equipped them with wind morphers, amazing tsunami cycles, and the powers of nature. Seen here, powers of nature. What even are these things? Seriously, I've been watching Ninja Storm. I don't know what these things are. Okay, moving on. Air. To Shane, the risk-taking skateboarder, he gave the power of air and sky. As the Red Wind Ranger, Shane calls upon wind and fire to do battle with Lothor's henchmen. Alright, nothing too weird. Water. To Tori, the sensible surfer, the Sensei gave the power of water. As the Blue Wind Ranger, Tori summons thunderous waves to quench Lothor's thirst for evil. Okay, that makes it sound like she's on Lothor's side. Okay. Earth. To Dustin, the carefree dirt bike racer, he gave the power of Earth. As the Yellow Wind Ranger, Dustin commands rock and solid ground to bury the enemy's hopes of victory. Okay, I appreciate they're trying with the wordplay there. And we get a slightly better face for Lothor. It's a decent illustration. I like the Kelzaks, they look cool. Zergain's looking very green. Don't know what that's all about. Why is he green? Also, why is he in, like, the exact same pose as the action figure? And what's with the shield? Did the action figure come with that shield? Because I don't remember that from the show. If the action figure came with the shield, then I'll bet this was definitely just based off the action figure. Lothor and his ruthless general, Zergain, sent armies of Kelzaks and menacing monsters to take over the Earth, all to no avail. The skills and powers of this well-trained team of teens thwarted his plans every time. The dark energy was strong in Lothor. He had once been a ninja, so he knew the one way he could defeat this team. "Time to shake things up," he growled in his space headquarters, "and split them up," he added with a proud laugh. Okay. Is that something he ever actually said? And here we got this monster. I like him. He's cool looking. Back on Earth, the ground began to shake. Buildings cracked. Huge boulders rolled. People fled in terror. The source of the quaking was revealed when the alien Terramole burst up through the ground, roaring in triumph. "Lothor has unleashed me!" he cried. "Now Earth is ours!" I don't actually remember what his voice sounded like. That's actually a cool shot. I like the background there. That's neat. "Not so fast, dude," announced the Yellow Ranger. "You think you've got groundbreaking talent? Well, two can play that game." I like how they actually put dude in there. Nice. As the Yellow Ranger plunged himself deep into the ground, his fellow Rangers called out, "Wait, Dustin! You can't battle Terramole by yourself! Remember our training, to work as a team!" "I can handle this alone," Dustin called back. The Yellow Ranger burst up through the rocks, surprising the alien, but even his ninja skills and earth powers were no match for this fierce enemy. "Prepare to bite the dust!" roared Terramole. "I am stronger than any one of you Rangers!" "But not if we work together as a team!" cried the Blue Ranger. Oh, I thought that was, Shane, whatever. "Come on, Shane, let's show this dirtbag some real Ranger spirit! Sonic Fin, sound off! Hawk Blaster, fired up! Lion Hammer, ready to roar!" And there we got Lothor in a circle. Whatever. Alright. Lothor watched in anger. "I wanted to split them up. I knew the Yellow Ranger would try to defeat Terramole by himself, but now those other two have joined him." And then we get images of the weapons there. The illustrations in this are okay. It's just kind of repetitive because it's all stock art. The voice of the sensei spoke to his 3 students. "Remember, stronger is 1 than 3. "Sensei's right," said the Red Ranger. "Time to combine our 3 weapons into one mighty force." And, oh, cool image of Terramole there. "Storm Striker!" the 3 cried. With one blast from the Storm Striker, it was Terramole who bit the dust. Would have been nice to have, like, an image of the things all together. Whatever. Then we get the ugly Lothor there again. "Scroll of Empowerment, descend!" ordered Lothor. Suddenly, Terramole reappeared as a giant. "No way," said Shane. "We're going to need some help with this guy." "Big time help," said Tori. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of a cool thing. We see, like, little Terramole growing, and then boom, big Terramole, I guess. And then 3 symbols, just because. "I am sending the Zords," came Sensei's words. "You will pilot these powerful robotic vehicles. For Shane, the Red Hawk Zord. For Tori, the Blue Dolphin Zord. For Dustin, the Yellow Lion Zord." And there they are. They look pretty good. "Let's fight fire with fire," called Shane, blinding Terramole in a trail of flames. "Surf's up, and you are so washed up," said Tori, sending a tidal wave over the monster. But Terramole stood his ground. "I can handle this," cried Dustin. "Lion Tornado Blast!" "Good job, bro," said Shane, but oh no, it can't be, he's still standing. "You cannot defeat S3." Oh wait, I thought that was the monster. "You cannot defeat S3, said the sensei. "Use the force that is within you to combine your powers. Use the force." Okay. And then we get the lightning mode Megazord. There's the normal one over there. What? "We've got to combine our Zords," said Dustin. With the cry of Megazord, the 3 Zords became one giant robot. Not this one, they became this one. They become this one after becoming this one. This is the normal one. Then it activates lightning mode and becomes this one. So that's a weird thing with the book. Whatever. "Activate Power Sphere," commanded Tori. Terramole was outmatched. With one mighty power surge from the Megazord, he was grounded for good. "Way cool," cheered Dustin. Okay, so it doesn't even mention lightning mode. "Nice teamwork, guys," said Shane. "Yes," said the voice of the sensei, "and you will need this team strength when Lothor tries again to conquer Earth. However, now that you have learned to work as one, the balance of power will always be on your side." So this was a neat little book. And here's the neat big book. But anyway, decent. Nothing really too amazing with this one. Nothing to write home about. What are these things supposed to be? I honestly don't know what these are. What are these things? If someone knows, tell me in the comments, because I don't know what they are. So anyway, the illustrations are all over the place. Like, the style of Lothor here is obviously different than the style here, which is like a rotoscoped image. Then we got these like stylized Bruce Timm style Rangers. And then we get like rotoscoped images of the cycles and whatever those are. Then we get, yeah, like some very stylized Lothor, Kelzax, and then like this weird Zergain who really doesn't fit the style. Terramol, also doesn't really fit the style. Yeah, there's not a consistent art style. It's very weird looking. It just kind of goes back and forth, slaps together whatever it has. And then there's this weirdness where the normal Megazord is up here, and then Lightning Mode Megazord is here. Like, if I wasn't a fan of the show, like, and I only had this book, I didn't ever see Ninja Storm, I'd wonder, why is that Megazord different than this one? Because they do look different. I understand that, like, some people have a hard time telling some things apart when it comes to Tokusatsu stuff, like, a lot of Ultramans look alike, there's a lot of, like, Megazords that look alike, but, I mean, come on. It feels like they're different enough. You should be able to tell that these are not the same thing. And also weird that there's no mention of the Lightning Mode Zord. There's this enormous wall of text. But, yeah. They don't mention the Lightning Mode Zord. They don't mention Cam, either. Also, this is weird. At the beginning, they begin the thing deep in the mountains. Secret ninja academies train our future protectors. But it's completely different here. So that's kind of weird. Anyway, okay book. Nothing too amazing, but if you're a Ninja Storm fan, or you're a parent who has kids into Power Rangers, this is perfectly fine as a little bedtime story type of thing. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.